What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. In this one, we're going to be looking at Ultimate Iron Man. The new Ultimate Iron Man from Marvel Legends, Hasbro Marvel Legends. I do have an Ultimate Iron Man already, but this one came from Diamond Select, Marvel Select that is. And in this video, I'm going to open up both of them. I'm going to show you the difference between the two, because I have never opened up the Marvel Select one. So today is going to be that day, that occasion. Okay, so here he is, Ultimate Iron Man, which is a very interesting story because the man supposedly had regenerative capabilities. And I was like, what? That was interesting. And Ultimate Iron Man came out, as you can see, 2005, right? And the Ultimate series was a pretty good series. I liked it. It was a different suit for him. I was like, this is kind of cool. I liked it. As a matter of fact, I should probably bring out Ultimate Cap. And what other Ultimate figure can I bring out? I got Ultimate Miles Morales. I have him. I can bring him out too. And there might be some other ones I can think about and bring him out. But anyway, cool looking suit. And I'm glad that Marvel Legends did this because it's way more articulated than the Marvel Select one. And I mean, it's not as tall, but whatever. And so here it is. It says, in the Ultimate Iron Man series, Tony Stark uses the intellect and regenerative capabilities he was born with to defend himself and others as Iron Man. And these are all the other different characters that come with this wave, I guess. Adam Warlock, I definitely don't care about this guy. I don't care about none of them, honestly, because I already have him from the Ollie special that I got in the X-Men suit. This is definitely the Banshee that you really want. So if I run across him at some point in time for a cheap price at Ollie's or Ross, I mean, I hate to say that it would show up over there. I mean, it would be discounted at Target or some other place before that, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I think that's it. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. You know, in this particular series, they have the whole comic book deal, and that might not mean anything to you. And I understand completely because it's just a little thoughtful little thing. It's kind of like with McFarlane and his cards, the trading cards. It's kind of like that, but less. It's smaller, doesn't have anything on the back, no informational, nothing. It's just a little something. So maybe Hasbro is trying something with that. I don't know. Because of McFarlane, you know, if he doesn't have the DC license, who is he going to put? Where is he going to put cards? Where is he going to put the cards? Is it just all of DC Multiverse? I don't know. Not even going to get into that, but let's go and open this guy up and have some fun. Okay, so here he is out of the packaging, and he looks good. Let's take a look at his effects first. There's his hand. Item holding hand, so that's what he will be using to hold the comic book. He also has 2 item holding hands. This is unlike what they did for Spider-Man. For Miles Morales Spider-Man, he only had 1 item holding hand. Everything else was, you know, web whipping and fist. But I guess, I don't know. I don't really know what to say. Because this guy has a regular hand with the repulsor blast that you can put in there from almost any other Iron Man figure that you may have in your repertoire, left and right. And then he has his fisted hands that are already on his person. And there you have the book, the Ultimate Iron Man book. I was reading some of this stuff, and it was a pretty good story. You know, I didn't go too far into it. I was reading the Ultimates more than every single one, like Ultimate Thor, Ultimate Spider-Man, Ultimate. Well, yeah, I was reading Ultimate Spider-Man for sure, but Ultimate Iron Man and all that. No, I wasn't doing all that. Then on the back of it is just, you know, Marvel Legends. That's all it is. Marvel Legends series. Nothing special, nothing else on the book to make it look even more special. It's just a small miniature thing, which is okay. All right, whatever. All right, let's take a look at this figure, though. This figure is pretty nice looking. Pretty nice. I'm not expecting much articulation from this. I really am not. But it is a Marvel Legends, and they will give you double jointed elbows Okay. You can't really get something like that from Marvel Select, Diamond Select, whatever. So that's cool. You know what? This reminds me of that movie Real Steel with Hugh Jackman. That was a good movie. If you have not seen that movie, watch that movie. That right there is a wonderful father-son movie right there. Really, really cool. But that's what it looks like. Looks better than Robot Jocks. Remember Robot Jocks back in the day? Shh, man. All right. So you can go all the way out to the side. You know, you don't really get much articulation from mechs, from metal suited figures. But he looks good. He looks good with that. I like that. Okay. Let's see here. What else we got? Double jointed legs, knees. Is it? Well, hold on. There it is. Double jointed knees. Boom. Booyah. That's all right. And then his foot does do that. That's good. That's good. That's good articulation. Better than RoboCop, NECA RoboCop. Really. That's what it reminds me of. Shoot, it makes me want to bring out the RoboCop chair. But I don't need to do that because I'm going to bring out the Marvel Select one, and he has his own little setup. Take a look at the back. Pretty cool. Really nice. Can stand nicely because of those big wide feet. I mean, if this figure couldn't stand, if Hasbro somehow messed up this figure to where it couldn't stand on its own, you talking about, man, dude. How did you miss the assignment on this? Okay, he's got the swivel there. I like that, man. I like the nice, I don't know what you want to call that, but the material in there, how it looks. That looks really nice right there on his leg portion. Torso is good, so he can't go that far forward. Can't go that far backward at all. But let's see. Of course, you can put the repulsors in his feet. So if you want to fly, you can look up a little bit that way. Look down that way. And there's a nice circular or oval for his arc reactor, which he really didn't need because he had something else going on. Regenerative capabilities. All right. We're definitely going to have him hold his comic book. Might as well. Let's have him use his right hand. Yike. And yeah. All right. And there's the articulation with that. This, I don't know. Let's take the fist out. We're not going to be fighting anybody right now. Let's just have some fun posing. And this is weird because it can... All right, there we go. That's how you do it. Boom. Talk to the hand because the face don't understand, all that stuff. That's what he's got going on right now. And looks like he's got another blaster there. That's what it looks like. Stabilizer, what have you. Okay. I can dig that a bit. All right. All right. Then we're going to have him hold his comic book. All right, so there he is with his comic book. You know, just basically telling you, hey, take a look at my book. Advertising for himself. You know, Tony has no shame. He'll do that. Okay, so there he is looking the way he is, but we're going to have him just standing here with his book, you know, just kind of advertising himself. Gonna have his hand down like that. And then we'll bring out the first Ultimate that I ever came across, Ultimate Spider-Man. Then we'll bring out the newest Ultimate that everybody can have a chance to get, which is Ultimate Spider-Man, aka Miles Morales Spider-Man, aka Spin. And let's just, advertise the book. Right? You gotta squeeze his hands because his fingers are gummy. Boom. There's those two. Let me see if we can fix this lighting situation here. It's a little crazy right now. Okay. Might need a little bit more light because now Miles is definitely disappearing on us. All right, so we'll see. We'll fix that later. And then we'll have good old Ultimate Cap rolling in. And his motorcycle. I'll put that over there, Cap. And then we'll have him just stand with everybody. Ultimate Cap over here decided to show up, grace us with his presence. And of course, he is taller than. Hold on, let's move the spiders out the way for a minute, because Ultimate Cap is as tall as Iron Man in the suit. What is that about? This man is. I didn't expect him to be as tall as this guy in the suit. He is the same height. Yo. Okay. I guess. I mean, Iron Man is not supposed to be that much taller anyway. He's just supposed to be just, a guy in a suit. So, yeah. I mean, it's fine. That's cool. But it really looks like Cap can take him. Like, Ultimate Cap is absolutely strong. I mean, he's really strong. In case you didn't know. If you want to compare strengths and what Captain America and what storyline is stronger, Ultimate Cap is ridiculous. Okay? Just want to let you know that. Okay? Classic Cap can't beat Ultimate Cap. Okay, you can't do it. All right, but that's that. All right, so looks good. So these two fit the best because you got young Buck Miles is a small little teenager. And I guess he does fit good among these two because he's supposed to be smaller. All right, I guess he does. This lighting situation is not helping out. Hold on. There we go. That looks a whole lot better now. All right. There we go. Trying to focus on the book, or do we focus on the character? Either way, I don't know. It doesn't matter. But right now, it looks good. So, yeah. There's your Ultimate Crew right now. Would they re-release Ultimate Cap? You better not. You better not. And we're just going to focus. The camera just trying to focus on whomever, right? Let's focus on Iron Man real quick. But yeah, so there it is. There's your Ultimate folks. Your Ultimate Crew right now. All right, so let's go ahead and bring out that Diamond Select I was talking about. Let me show you what I mean. Let's bring you over here, Captain. Miles, appreciate you. Good old spin. Love to see you. You stand right over here. And now we got this big old monstrous thing here. Let me see here. Ooh, man. Can we even get all of this in the camera? There we go. Look at that guy. Yep. We're going to see how this guy measures up on the Diamond Select one. Stay tuned. Okay, here he is. Out of that big, robust packaging with everything that he has to offer. He has no extra hands. All he has is this setup here. And he also has these cables because you can take the arm off to reveal the flesh. Also, I appreciate this here. Instructions. Normalize instructions. See that? The cables fit into his arm. See that? Nothing there. Just 4 steps. Hooking this together. Boom. Real cool stuff. 2003. That's when this thing came out. What that book say? It said 2005. 2005. Okay, something doesn't match up. I guess 2005. I guess it took 2005 is when he actually came out with the book, but 2003 is when Ultimate Iron Man actually first came out. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to put this together and then see about how he looks. Actually, you know what? Let's put this over here first. And let's see how they look together before we do all that. And yeah, you see how tall he is. Yeah, let's raise it up a little bit because homeboy is towering a bit, towering over Tony, Hasbro Tony. All right, and you see his little, is he a little slimmer? No, they got him saying almost the same amount of girth. Okay, well, let's take a look at the articulation. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So that don't bend. That's, oh. Okay. You know, I was looking at I think MCU Collector's video. He was like, yeah, this is basically a brick. I mean, yeah, that don't bend. So this is definitely a showpiece figure because the knees don't bend. Oh, man, I didn't even know that. Okay, that's fine. Arms don't bend either. Definitely not something for our big articulation. Up, down, up, down. Does this even move? That moves. Congratulations. Congratulations, that moves. But everything else is there. It stands there. I'm not mad at that at all. I'm not mad at this thing just standing here. Can this turn? This can't turn. Okay, cool. All right, so now we're gonna take a look. We'll open this up because you see it opening right here. You see that opening? Boom. The holes. There you go. This can open too. The holes. This is quite interesting. I'm gonna just keep this stuff over here to this side, and there you have it. Tony looking sleeveless with this big old gloves on. They can't do anything but just look like they're about to smack somebody. Can't go out. You can just do that. All right, let's put this thing together and then call this video. Okay, and here he is. He is fully hooked up. We've got the base station connected, built, and he is hooked up to the wires, as you can see. And Tony's like, man, yep, that's exactly what I look like when no one is around. And I might have him stand in the middle as well, but we're just going to have him just back up a little bit and just take a look at how far they have come with this particular figure. So we got Marvel Select and their size, the 7-inch size. And, I mean, he can swivel down here. He can move up this way and move down a little bit this way. And the head can move. But as you saw, the arms don't go anywhere but up and down. And the legs don't go up and down because his legs don't bend. And I don't need them to. It's not necessary. We are absolutely fine with him just being a showpiece figure, looking just like this. And as you see, he has the cables connected right to the base station. So you can alternate the cable colors, whatever you want, you know. But I got him just like that, matching green on the top, all the way to blue, and just like that, all the way to his arms. You don't have to have all the cables hooked up. You can have just one side hooked up, and then you just have the other arms, you know, covered in the armor. Whatever you want to do. Or just have that sitting right here, and boom. There you go. Or let's see, let's have it sitting right here. Because it was on him once upon a time, and he's just working. Then there you go. And there you have it. That's a cool look. And then he's just, you know, how would he look in this thing? This is just so tall, so big for him. Matter of fact, I'm going to try it out and see what happens. It could probably look ridiculous, but we'll see what happens. And there he is. He doesn't look that bad, honestly. And seeing that he can articulate this way, you put his other hands on, and it can look like he is holding. Matter of fact, let's do this right now because I'm actually having a little fun right now. And that's exactly what we're supposed to be trying to accomplish. And there it is. He has his hands on it, and boom, it fits him too. You just can't do anything with the wires or the cords, but that's it. That works for both of them. Yeah, I mean, it's a heavy duty suit. Who's to say that you can't use or your base station is too big for this? No, it's not too big. It's just right for both of them. There you go. Like, I don't know what you could probably maybe make it look like it's in here somewhere. I don't know. Stick it in here somewhere. Maybe one or two. I don't know, man. You could probably finagle it somehow in there somehow. I don't know. Maybe. We'll leave it alone. This is just fine. You just got cables back there. You don't know what they're doing, but the cables are back there. Boom. So that's cool. That's cool. Cables connected. Cables disconnected. There you go. I mean, it's a different size, but I mean, it works out nicely. That's really cool. And let's just go ahead and take a look at this really quick. We're going to almost be done. But you see the difference in the paint apps here. This one has a little bit more crimson red, if you can see that. This one is a little more, what do you say in the movie, kind of candy red. This one is more yellow. This one's more gold. They still got the same thing going on. It's just a tad bit different. Just a tad bit. And I'm okay. I'm happy to have both. This is nice. I'm glad I got both. Because you need a little bit more articulation sometimes. And then while he's articulating, this guy over here is just being a nice showpiece that really fits with the stand. Really looks nice. So there you go. Going to have Iron Man Jr. standing right here with his pal. Let's go ahead and see if we can get up here. Nah, that was kind of weird there, bro. What are you doing? Okay, so we got Ultimate here. We got Ultimate Cap looking like, bruh, right? We got Spin in the Ultimate Series looking like, it's this. He was giving me problems like this in the other video too. It's these ankles, man. Spin is like, yeah. Okay. And where's the book? Where's the book? We'll have the book just kind of just sit there. Hold on. We can do it. Don't you do that, Spin. There you go. That's it. That's them. They are they are the Ultimate Crew that I have at the moment. That's pretty cool. I like that. We're going to take a little picture of that because that looks pretty swell. All right, well, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I have fun with this one, and that's the entire goal. So have fun collecting, folks, because idiot, collecting is fun. Later days.
Sing, 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 sing.